Hi Libras, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides for my no contact, low communication, twin flames. What is going on with the person on my mind? What are their intentions? Where are we headed? What are their thoughts and feelings at this time? If you're not interested in your past, this reading is not for you. So check out your love messages. If you want more readings like this, check out my Twin Flame Soulmate channel for more no contact readings, and the link is in the description below. Let's get started. Let's see what we have. Let's see what our cards are saying. Let's call in our spirit guides. Spirit, please share with me for my Libras, no contact. What is my person thinking and feeling? What is it that you need me to know at this time? I am listening for you now. I have no pressure. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. I feel like you didn't put pressure on this person, but somehow this person could have accused you of that they could have said something along the lines of, you're pushing me. Okay, you're pushing me into something I don't want, or I'm not ready for it, or you want something that I'm not looking for. So I don't want to be pressured into making a decision I'm not ready for. And I don't feel like you had anything along those lines. I feel like they're using it as a reason to take a break. And you're kind of like, I wasn't pressuring you. So something is going on around pressuring somebody. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Seven of Cups. And I have an Empress. The Seven of Cups and the Knight of Empress is coming into me as, yeah, there's a lot of people out there, but there's nobody like you. And if they think that the grass is greener on the other side, it's a little bit of go see, go try. But they're not going to have you because you've got really high worth, they're saying. You've got really high value. So I want you to hold that Empress in your heart. And I want you to realize that this person is going to realize in a very short period of time that this kind of back and forth energy with you is preventing them from being all in, you know, because at some point you're going to say, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not pushing you, but I also don't know where I stand, or I don't know what's going on in this connection. So I do feel like they come on strong and then they pull away. So there's a sense of probably great physical attraction. I'm just asking Spirit now that, you know, why are they pulling away? Fear. I'm not ready. Don't tell me what I want, you know. I have a Star. I have a Queen of Cups. You want them to come to you. I have a Queen of Pentacles. You're a queen. And I have a Six of Wands. I have a feeling this is going to turn around. I have a really good idea that this person is either they've been pushing you away, they've been going back and forth with you for a while. It's almost like, are there other options out there? You're not an option. They are going to realize in a very short period of time that you're the best thing out there. You're the best thing that's out there for them. And they're not going to get any better than you is what's going to happen. So there is no better than you. And I feel like nothing better. Okay. So they're shocked. They're kind of like, what am I doing? Why am I pushing this away? Why am I don't even know if they're searching. It's more of a, I don't want to limit myself. But then you can't be single and be in a relationship at the same time. So I do feel like there's a sense of turning this around, in the sense of they're going to either realize that you're the best thing that ever happened to them. And then they come back and they try to there's a sense of recapturing you. Okay. There's a sense of you saying, hey, if I'm not good enough, you know, and you think you can do better, go for it. And then they realize, like, oh my man, you know, like you could be with anybody. They weren't expecting that. So there's a sense of, now I could lose you. So now they got to recapture you. Let's get some initials. Let's see what the initials are saying. Maybe you'll connect to this. First initials, last initials. I have the letter B. I have a G. I have an L. I have an F. A T. U. I have the letter E. Q. X. H. I have another E. Let's get a couple more. I have the letter J. And I have a letter V. So some of you may connect to, don't worry if you don't see your person's initials. It's a general reading for a lot of people, okay? Take with you what connects to you. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. I have a feeling that this person pulled the trigger too soon. They either got panicked that they're giving up their single life and, you know, is this all there is? And I'm going to be with you for the rest of my life. And, you know, they kind of just panicked. Boundaries. Maybe they didn't like the boundaries. Your boundaries are being tested. Standing your ground, staying true to yourself. Maybe they didn't like the boundaries. You're not allowed to sleep with other people when you're with me. You know, I expect to know kind of where you're going. Not that you have to report into me, but because I would be worried about you. You know, where are you going tonight? Who are you going to be with? If I don't hear from you, at least I know where you've been last. You know, so maybe the boundaries, maybe I don't want you telling me what to do. I don't want you to control me in any way. But it's not. It's a matter of respect is how I feel. You're not controlling them. I have an alien, feeling alienated in life, feeling like you don't fit in. Just this feeling of I don't fit in anymore. You know, I don't know who I am. And I think that happens when something is removed from our life, like everything kind of feels surreal for a little while. So you could be going through some of that. I have learning. I'm feeling tested with a situation. I am searching for the truth. I am listening to my inner voice. It's almost a feeling of I'm proving to myself maybe what I knew you were thinking and feeling, but I have to kind of push us through this to see if we can get to the other side or not. I have to see if I let you go and say I love you and do what you have to do. And if you come back, you got to come back with under different terms. You got to come back under, new rules. But part of me feels like it's a test. Can we survive this? I sometimes spirit tests us. You know, we're being tested. You know, this love is being tested. And if we can survive it, if we can get through and find our way back together, then it kind of confirms that we're supposed to be together. And I have, we're between worlds. We're torn between two paths. And we're trying to, and that's exactly where you are. You feel like you're in between. I don't know whether it's over or whether I'm moving on, whether they're coming back. So you do feel like you're trying to balance two lives, the life that you had with this person and maybe a life that you'll have without this person. They're going through the same thing. So they must be struggling with, I liked my life with you, or, you know, I'm moving on. But right now I feel like they're realizing, they're feeling nostalgic. Okay, I'm going to go with these two at the bottom of my deck. I have rebuilding your life after a loss. Okay, taking action to improve things. And I'm feeling very nostalgic. The return of a past lover. So there's a feeling of the feelings are all coming back. And something maybe has triggered them. It could be looking at pictures. It could be the sound of your voice. It could be somebody that you knew bumped into you and said, you know, they saw you recently. It could be they saw pictures of you online. It could be a lot of different things, but it is a little bit of a trigger feeling to me. Spirit, please share with me some feelings. I have others' opinion. I feel bound by my culture, my family beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free of limiting myself based on their beliefs. Is somebody else's opinion holding this back? They have to make a decision for themselves. I know it's hard in some cultures. I know it's hard with some religions. So sometimes that comes between us. And they have to think about their long term. They have to think about their entire life if they're going to commit to that, you know, this relationship. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. I feel like this is what I'm missing the most. I'm missing that when I have something to share, good or bad, I can't wait to tell you. And I find myself going to pick up the phone to tell you something, and you're not there. So that is what's going on. This person's starting to feel the void, and it hurts. What was normal isn't normal anymore. So I'm struggling with just that kind of, I miss telling you things. I miss my friend. I'm sorry. I hate how much I hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. I've got an apology. I'm sorry. That's a big one. I feel like this person is realizing that, yeah, there's a lot of other people out there, but they're not you. They'll never be you. Let's put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. Claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like more readings like this, check out my other channel, my Twin Flame channel, Soulmate channel for your sign, and check out my Pick a Card channel. For private readings, go to my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. We'll see you all again real soon.